Peace and blessings. This is ShanGO Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece when that monkey mind wants to take over. And this is the Shangodiac, where I, ShanGO Ray, you know, get it in with the Zodiac, point blank. And we do a little psychic card reading for y'all, okay? This is first Shangodiac for 2019 for Scorpio. So, Scorpio, it's been a long time since we talked. We're gonna have to see what's going on. So without further wait, before I even get to that, make sure you lick that like button. Okay, I'm talking right, the whole shebang, the works. Get it all, get it all. Okay, and like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. In that order, the order of operations, baby. All right. So without further ado, let's get the fuck into it. So where were you coming from, Scorps? Where were you coming from since we last talked? Scorps, I don't know. I know you guys are really intense. The Scorpion energy is very, very intense. Um, what the fuck was you worried about? Okay. You were worried about, some of you Scorpios were worried. You were having a lot of worry, dealing with a lot of worry. I would almost say an anxiety. And some of this was also based on what the fuck you was hearing. Okay. I feel like there was, whether it was true or whether you're just hanging around the wrong people who just like to talk a lot of shit, or who, there's people that like to spread falsehoods, and there's people who like to start and stir up shit. And that happens, man. And I feel like some of you Scorps done found yourself around there, okay? Done found yourself around that. But at the same time, I feel like in some ways, some of you Scorps on your path, on your journey, you know, um, pretending to be humans, all right? Um, you had an upgrade, a change of value as far as about how you feel about yourself, what you're going to deal with, what you're not going to deal with. And so I want to actually applaud you for that. That's actually a good thing. Setting up them boundaries, tightening up like a lot of you Scorpios anyway, in my opinion, in my experience with a lot of Scorpios, um, y'all are very selective, very, very selective. Y'all ain't just all like flimsy flues with it. Y'all, a lot of you guys are very, very selective. A lot of you ladies are very, very selective. You know what I'm saying? Um, Once again, still talking with this diamond energy. Okay, diamond energy. So as this relates to how you were, like I said, like it's a whole other level. It's just a whole other level. I feel like you was going, even though you was worrying, you still managed to take things to a whole other level, even financially. Okay, however you were getting it, maybe even moved. Some of you may or might have even upgraded as far as your material housing goes. Maybe moved into a bigger place, or like I said, it's an upgrade or something. Okay, it's an upgrade. So, where do we find ourselves at now? That's the question. Well, I'm going to address what's dead smack dab in the middle of this spread, okay? This guy holding his wood, or girl holding her wood, whatever. This this fucking eunuch, all right? This hermaphrodite holding its wood, okay? Holding its antler, its happy antler, all right? um, even though you had your upgrades, there's still that major transition that you wanted. There's still that major thing that you wanted, and that's going to require you to exercise some faith or knowledge of self, is what I like to say, as opposed to faith. Faith sounds so flimsy or just kind of almost airy fairy, but you're going to have to take that leap. I feel like there's a leap here. Okay, it's not even about which way. It's just about, am I going to do this or not? That's what I'm really, really, really feeling from this. Okay. Yep. 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 And behind this all, I feel like involving this leap, it has the potential to deliver to you um, something that you really value is going to be manifesting here if you take that leap. Okay, if you take that leap. And I feel like you're actually either you already just have it, you're right about to, and I think you know that you're about to, or even though you kind of just been like plotting and being all doing the whole methodical, Scorpio thing. Um, you're even taking your thoughts. I feel like in some ways you've also like expanded as far as well. What if I could do this? What if I could do that? What if, in that way, when you use the what ifs, that shit is really empowering. That shit starts to expand your whole perspective. You know, if you continue to do that, man, like I feel like a lot of you Scorps are on a very good page, man. And I want to hopefully be able to offer some kind of confirmation to maybe some things that you were going through, if this, reading relates to you, of course. So, what's in the near future, Scorps? You may ask, huh? What's in the near future? Man, y'all about your money right now, huh? Y'all are working on some money, huh? Because I see that it's building, coming through, manifesting, whatever this plan is. So therefore, that's letting me know already that this is also like a fulfillment of something that really means a lot to you. I won't say it's like a heart desire, but it's also maybe even some unexpected cash as well. Some of you are working money magic. Some of you are working some money magic, and it's about to pop the fuck off in a lot of different ways. But definitely, I feel you climbing that ladder, incrementally, doom, 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 doom. It's happening. It's happening. The future is also, I'm seeing here too, the near future, based on your vibe and your frequency right now. A whole keeping that momentum going and just totally expanding your whole fucking consciousness. Expanding that shit. Whether this is putting yourself in situations where you gain experience through actually learning, which is obviously the best way, or whether this is, speaking with groups, attending workshops, doing something to even take whatever you know to the next level. There's something else. There's a next level that you also really want to go to, and it may require that you learn some things. However you learn them, whether it's through a educational, situation, or some other situation, because you can learn from any and everything, in my opinion. But I feel definitely that your shit's expanding. It's going to continue to expand. As long as you keep yourself on this page, as long as you keep yourself on this page, it's a very, very good track for you to have, okay? Let's see what we got here. Okay, so before we conclude here, all right, this one's going to be kind of short because I got to run, all right? I got to run. Another thing that's going to be really, I feel like you're going to have like these creative inspirations, something creative, okay? Now, this also came up in the last reading, okay? But it's kind of similar here. Very, very similar here, I'm feeling too. The only thing that I would want to, not even caution you, just kind of put a bug in your ear about is be careful who and what you say what to, okay? Because you do have somebody in your circle who will either A, tell sensitive information that was not meant to be told, and they act like you can trust them and all that shit like that. But you know what? You're better off being the dog, listening but never speak. When it comes to this person, I think you may already know that, but just in case, um, from here on out, I would strongly suggest too that whatever you got, just keep most of your shit under wraps. Keep it under wraps. My mom always said, if you don't want nobody knowing, don't say a damn thing. Don't write it down. Don't do nothing. Keep it to yourself. That's the only way. It's the only way. Because anybody can betray you. You know, and betrayals usually always happen from close by. Okay? From close by. So, yo, Scorps, you're doing great. Keep up the good work. Standing slow clap for you. All right. And happy expanding. Stay on track, though. Stay on track. and feed everybody with a long spoon right now, okay? Or I could say most, unless you just know that you can trust that person. But right now, especially when it comes to what you're doing, and especially like if you have any plans, definitely don't say anything. Or if you got some hot shit you just thought of and it's something that you really ain't seen nobody doing, keep that shit to yourself. Let them see it when it's in motion. Don't tell them what you're going to do, all right?